lovely ride. I fucking enjoy this so much, this road. Really fucking enjoy this road. Love it, love it. Makes me all like excited and giddy, like when I was a kid when I used to ride on my motocross bike. Oh, bless me. Yeah, so I bought some EBC pads yesterday, and like I said in the other video yesterday or the day before, Hulk's having his front calipers rebuilt and the rear brake's just getting a little service. New pads all round, so I went on and explored to see what the best pads were, because every year, every 6 months, there's new technology, new products coming out, new companies, etc. And I always try and go EBC if I can afford it, because I just think that they've got really good products. They're well made, they don't bullshit, they do what they say. And I've always had really positive experiences with EBC. Like I said, when I can afford it, I always go EBC. Anyway, in my research, I found EBC do these sintered pads. Now, I never heard of these before, but after some research, I found out that they've been used in racing for over 20 years. So if something's been used in racing, obviously it's going to be of a very high standard. So that filled me with a bit of confidence. I was like, oh, this is going to be an exciting little explore. So I carried on researching, and yeah, sure enough, I found out that these EBC sintered pads, for they even say themselves, EBC say that they're for fast road bike use / track days. So they're not a track day pad. So they're not designed like carbon ceramics where you have to get heat into the brakes before they work properly. They work well in the wet, all conditions, so that sounds really good. They are double the price of just standard brake pads. However, something interesting that I found out, apparently EBC say that these pads will last over 20,000 miles worth of use. And I was like, fucking hell, that's really damn good. Like, that sounds great. Like, that could be 4 years worth of riding, really, or 5 or 6 years even. Like, I was amazed by that. And okay, yeah, they are double the price of standard pads, but when you take into consideration you're getting the best stopping power via brake pads that is on the market, and they're gonna last years, literally years. So I think it's worth it. It cost me just under 100 quid, so £99, you know, 50 or whatever it was, for both front brakes and the rear brake. So I don't think that's too bad, considering, like, if you split that down over 4 years, it's like £10 a month or whatever it is. So, you know, to me it's well worth it. And a lot of reviews about the sintered pads are just really, really good. So I'm really excited to get these new pads in, get them bedded in correctly, and see how they work. And know the bedding in process, that's going to be so tough for me. It's like when you're running in tyre, like breaking tyres in, you know, it's so tempting, but I'll do as instructed, so they're bedded in correctly, because I do already have braided lines. I've got a new master cylinder, so you know, and I've got the correct fluid with a really high boiling point, so you know, everything's ready for these pads to go in to give me the best brakes that I can get. My discs are upgraded as well. They're aftermarket, so with these pads my braking system should be really fucking good, so I'm really excited. And also I ordered the pads yesterday midday and they turned up today. I was like, fucking hell, like there's free delivery over 30 quid, but usually that's like 2 to 5 business days or whatever, so yeah, so I was really impressed with that, really happy as well, because I was worrying that they wouldn't get here by the end of the month, but I was proved wrong, which I'm, you know, so that's really good. And next it's going to be the suspension. I really want to get the suspension tuned to my body weight, because I know that's really important, and I wanted to get it done before, but other things got in the way of that, unfortunately. So I didn't have a choice. I just couldn't afford to get my suspension done, unfortunately. It was one of those things, but that is next on the list after the brakes being rebuilt. So overall I'm going to have a really nice little bundle there, which I'm super happy about. And I just can't wait, you know, like I go to car parks when they're empty, like late at night, at least once a week. If it's raining I give it a pass, but when it's dry I go once a week at least. Sometimes I'll go nearly every night, just to practice my slow manoeuvring and my braking, my emergency braking, because you know, practice makes perfect, as they say. And you know, I like to know exactly what my brakes can and can't do, and I like to know the point. It's like learning to drift. You need to learn what the braking of the traction feels like, you know, because it's all about feel and stuff. So yeah, once they're bedded in, and once I've practiced for a few weeks with them in the car park, doing emergency stops and just general like slowing down from speed quite quickly, and just going out on the road and just practicing good braking, you know, good technique, good progressive braking.